Hi guys, welcome to the channel and welcome to another video. If you're new, thank you for coming. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for watching my videos. Today I'll be showing you guys how to slay your makeup like this. First thing, I carve her brows because it's looking bushy and I want to slay these brows. So I carve it, make sure it's looking sharp and neat. The next thing, you want to clean her face or your face. I'm using the FBH Cosmetic. It's a Nigerian brand. I'm using their micellar water to deep cleanse her face and take off those excess oil. Then I'll hydrate her face with this Kiss Hydrating Setting Spray and with the Adventure Moisturizer. Moisturizing her skin. No matter the skin type you have, please always moisturize. It's very, very important. Don't skip it. So you moisturize very well. Make sure you blend it into your skin to just help your face look more puffy. Please make sure to dry down each step. And of course, we can miss our primer. Prime her T-zones, all the areas you know you're going to sweat or you sweat a lot. Please prime it. Then next we'll go to foundation. I'm using the Younger Beauty foundation. I don't know the particular shade this is right now that make it this, but I'll sure to leave it in the description bar and I'll blend. Please make sure to blend properly. You don't want to have a patchy makeup. Then I'm using this V Beauty palette. It's a blush palette, but there's this particular shade I use for my contouring. And I'm using the Dizikel Golibe palette for her blush. I'm using the pink shade in the palette. So beautiful. I love it. Almost all the products I'm using in this video are Nigerian brands. So we still the shade I use in contouring her face. I'm using that to snatch her nose as well before I go on to blend her concealer. By the way, I use the Elegel concealer for to conceal her face. I really love Elegel concealer. I feel like it's a really, really good concealer, even though I know a lot of people have stopped using it, but I still use it. It's very good. So I blend, blend, blend. I'm using the V Beauty palette for my dry contouring and setting of the rest of my face. With the same palette that I use for contouring my shade, which is the V Beauty palette, I'm just using it to set. I'm just taking a pink shade from there to set her blush. Then I'm setting under her eyes. Is that not gorgeous? After I set it, you have to bake. I'm using the Merak baking spice in ginger. Merak. If you're new, please. Merak. All her products, amazing. I love it. So set under the eyes. I just want to bake my under eyes. Baking most of the time to just catch out fallout and it will even make your under eye look more sumptuous and yummy. So you bake, make sure to bake properly. This process or this step will just help your nose look, first off, to make your nose look even more snatched, and it will help catch out any fallout and it will give you that bright eye you are looking for. And when you are baking, just in case you don't want a very bright under eye, make sure to use a baking powder that is not too light like this one. She's a caramel skin and I'm using the one in ginger, which for me I feel like it's a translucent powder. So whether she's even lighter than this or she's a bit darker than this, you can still use this particular shade. I really, really like. Oh, you see how she's looking? Very sumptuous, very, very sumptuous. So before we do the brows, I always like to mattify the brows with the remaining product on my puff. So after that is done, I'm going ahead to outline them and then just, fill them in with light strokes of hair. Hair like strokes, you understand? Just to fill the brows and make them look like hair, but they are not actually hair. Then we'll go straight to our um, eyeshadow primer. I'm using the Becharm primer. If you're a Nigerian person and you have used Becharm before, you know that their products are really, really nice. All Becharm products are good, and including this primer, very, very good, extremely good. So I'm being very careful because she has lash extensions on. I don't want to ruin it. I'm using this Blossom. I use this Blossom palette, which I regretted buying at all. I regret buying it, and I was going for like a pinky eye look, but I ended up changing my mind because it wasn't doing it for me. I tried, but it just kept falling off. Like it wasn't making sense. So I had to switch to the nude palette, and that wasn't still pigmented. I had to switch to the Elsa Pro matte palette. If you know me, if you've been on this channel before, you know that I really like the Elsa Pro. And then I'm in love with this new one called I've forgotten the name, but it's still from a Nigerian brand. It's from CPD. So I'll be trying that out for you very soon so you see. I really like that. So I'm just snatching her nose. I'm just blending her eyeshadow into the inner corners of her eyes. And you see here, I switched to the Elsa's Pro palette. Elsa Pro palette is very pigmented. I love the color. I love the layering. It's so good. So I had to switch to this because the other shadows were not doing it for me. So I just had to switch to this. Then I had to now change the whole eye look, change the whole format, change every single thing I planned on doing with this eye. So this wasn't the plan, but you know, a girl had to do what a girl had to do. Just the makeup has to be makeuping. So I just went ahead to blend, remove any harsh line, finish up the eyes, put on her lashes, mascara. You see how sumptuous she looks. And I use the black, liquid black gel liner to, overline her lips. And then I'm going in with this peachy, lip stain from Adventure, and I'll allow her, smack her lips properly. Then I'm using the brown cocoa. I don't know if it's called cocoa or cocoa. I've forgotten the name, but it will be on the description box. I'm just using this to overline her lips. This is a gloss, by the way, and I don't know, it's like they have discontinued doing this very shade, but I really like it. Just allow her to smack, and you see the magic that does. So beautiful, so gorgeous. I really like it. And with that done, set the rest of her face, and voila, this is the final look. Hope you like it. This is a very short but interesting tutorial. Hope you like it. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, like, comment, don't forget to share. Please share to your friends, whoever you feel like needs to be on this channel. Share it to them, and I'll see you in my next video.